My name is Randall Smith. I am founder of Missouri Business Alert. Missouri Business Alert was founded by myself and about a dozen or more students here at the University School of Journalism. We have KOMU, we have the Missourian, KBIA, but we didn't have a real place where we could practice hardcore business journalism. And we worked for about a year and a half to put this together as an online-only digital product. We cover all the metropolitan areas, but we also focus here in Bend, Missouri as well. Well, it's unique because it's the only statewide publication covering business news. We have had roughly 450 students come through our newsroom. Those students are in some of the top business journalism jobs in America, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, etc. When we started this, I had different opportunities to take this private. And it would have been fairly lucrative actually to have done that. But after about a year as we were putting all this together, I made the decision to focus on students and education. The thing I love about it, well, first of all, I love the students because they're fantastic and so creative and they have so many great ideas. But the other part of it I love is the entrepreneurship part of it. We go out and raise our own money through advertising. We raise our own money through grants. The other part is I like the freedom of constantly being able to try new things and to be on the cutting edge of journalism. You know, we have this newsletter that we do, and it's not just a newsletter that's put together by AI. It's put together by students every morning looking at the top news across the state. I like the podcast we're able to do, and just about any project that we come up with, we can try. Because one of the great things about a university is you can fail, and you can fail often, and there's no punishment for failing. We try to be successful, but we also learn from the things that we did wrong too. We want to do more partnerships and collaboration. We see collaboration as the future. I came from an era where you had big entities, big TV stations, big radio stations, and big, gigantic newspapers. That's not so anymore. Everything is shrunk down in size. And so to really cover the news like we have in the past, we need to collaborate with all the startups that have happened, and there are many across the state. And weaving that together and being part of that collaboration, I think, is a pivotal role that we can play here.
I'm Van Hawksby.
And I'm Lisa, and we're the owners of DogMaster. We're a craft distillery, and we make bourbon, whiskey, rum, gin, and vodka here in-house. And then we have a fantastic tasting room where we do full cocktail service.
DogMaster is unique because we're the first legal distillery in Columbia, and we have such a very interesting crowd that comes and enjoys what we do, the craft products, the craft cocktails, and what we present to the public.
We're very intentional about finding a space that we fit, and we felt like the North Village Arts District was perfect for us. We love the artisan spirit here. We love that this is a place of growth and opportunity within the city of Columbia, and we reach out to local artists. They show their work here. We have artisan vendors that come in, and so we kind of add a little bit of flavor to the downtown community in the sense that you can go to First Friday, do the art walk, and then you can come here and finish the art walk and have a great beverage. And so we're all artisans, we're just all kind of doing our own thing.
Columbia was a great place to open a distillery, and we're really looking at expanding our area of influence, our footprint throughout the state and even the Midwest as well.
Van completed his MBA. He had worked for lots of different companies. He knew he wanted to do something that he could put his heart and soul in and be solely in charge of its success or failure. We lived in Portland for a little while where the craft distilling industry was burgeoning and getting excited. We got excited about the idea. We came here to Central Missouri and decided that Columbia was the perfect home for that. People are so receptive to local, so receptive to artisans that we thought, ooh, we found our home. And we actually love living here. It's now our home.
What I like about being an owner at DogMaster is I get personal satisfaction every time I serve someone a cocktail or my staff serves someone a cocktail, knowing that I had something going on with what went in that glass.
And I mean, it's all happy. Who's not happy when you serve them a cocktail, when you sell them a bottle of spirits? And so it is the most fun job you can have, profiting off of happy.
Hi, I'm Sarah Hill. I'm the CEO of Helium, and Helium is a digital medicine company. We create virtual and augmented reality products that are powered by your own brain patterns and your own heart rate via consumer wearables, clinically validated to reduce anxiety and improve mood in as little as 4 minutes. Here we are in Columbia, Missouri, the middle of the Silicon Prairie, and our products are used all the way around the world with the US Air Force and the military, blue chip companies. Any area of acute situational or workplace stress, anything that sucks that you have to go through, well, you can take a Helium that comes from Columbia. So every single day, we're bombarded with images from our social media feed, what we see on television news, what we read on our mobile devices, and it's a lot of negative fiber, specifically right now in our political climate and what's happening around the world with the pandemic. What Helium provides is some positive fiber in your media diet, a drugless, non-harmful coping mechanism where you can take a walk in the park at times when you can't physically take a real walk in the park. This is visual meditation, it's guided meditation, and ultimately the brain believes what it sees. So if we can put someone in an environment where they're in a beautiful waterfall, their physiology responds and reacts to that. So we're just using media, beautiful media, these nature-based escapes, some of them right here in Columbia, Missouri, in order to trick their mind into thinking they're not in that stressful situation, they're someplace else, someplace beautiful. My favorite part of my job is when we get notes from someone who says that they were using Helium and it made them feel better. They were using Helium and they were able to become more self-aware of their emotions. They were in a stressful situation or they were experiencing a panic attack and they remembered how they could hatch butterflies by lowering their heart rate. Helium has an incredible rock star team. A group of women who are taking a small amount of resources and doing big things with them. And one of the unique things about our team is we all struggle with anxiety. So it's really unique in our team, the fact that the people building these products to help people with anxiety actually struggle with anxiety themselves. And so they have a really unique perspective on what should go into these experiences to make people feel better.
I'm Jen Hedrick, president of Soa Architecture. We're a local architecture firm of about 12 individuals. We focus on community projects throughout the mid-Missouri area. We do all of our work in about a 50 to 60 mile radius of Columbia. And our target market segments include healthcare, higher education, civic type projects, pretty much just about anything that has the potential to improve the lives of those in the community. What makes Soa unique from my perspective is really that community involvement, that true desire to improve how people live, how they work, how they play, how they worship, whatever project they come to us with. And that's not even just architectural or construction projects. That involves volunteer projects that we do around the community, those types of service projects. So, it's really much more than just bricks and mortar or drawings and details. It's really about looking long and really focusing on improvement in the community. We've worked really hard to kind of be that complete package. We have a really holistic approach, so it's not just being good at one aspect, it's really trying to spread ourselves around and offer services or involvement in many levels. We focused a lot on our business and improving our performance as a business, but we also like to have a lot of fun. We got a great culture. You won't find a better team than the people that I work with every day, and that just makes it a really easy place to work. And when everybody's enjoying each other, enjoying the projects that we're working on, and enjoying being part of a mission that's bigger than just daily work, it just makes everything work a little bit better, I think. I really enjoy getting to learn about an organization that I haven't known about, whether that be something like Phoenix programs or University Hospital or Central Bank of Boone County. It's kind of all over the board, but the nice thing is, no 2 days are the same, no 2 organizations are the same. We get to tailor our approach, kind of totally contingent on what somebody brings to us. And it's always new, it's refreshing, there's nothing repetitive about it. We like to say that our projects really aren't our projects, they're our clients' projects, and so it is very enjoyable to work one-on-one with organizations, to learn what their missions are, to see what their long-term goals are, and then to figure out how their built environment can actually support their growth and their success.
My name is Ed Stansberry. I'm the Executive Director of Voluntary Action Center, or as we're commonly known as now, VAC. VAC is a not-for-profit organization whose mission is to bridge the gaps between crisis and stability for our neighbors who are struggling. It was originally founded in 1969 as a volunteer coordination effort as well as an information service. But as the mission grew, the organization realized that there were unmet needs in the community, and it evolved to an advocacy position, which has since evolved to a service providing position that we currently find ourselves in today. I think what makes VAC unique is our ability to deliver such a wide variety of services. From our housing team that has provided rent and mortgage assistance through the pandemic at a level that was quadruple our pre-pandemic levels, to our basic services team that delivers financial aid to those who are in need in the form of IDs, medical and prescription copays, gas, minor car repairs, to in-kind gifts like diapers, wipes, formula. We have an emergency food pantry that allows us to fill the gap when the mother food bank may not be able to help the folks that we can. We also provide hygiene packs as well as household cleaning packs to our clients. I think we were nominated for the award this year because of our response to the pandemic and the needs that it created in the community, primarily in the arena of housing, but our basic services demand also went up. We had over 1,700 new clients come for our basic needs services. And as I mentioned, we quadrupled our amount of housing assistance that we provided to the community. That figure was over $400,000 in 2020. I think the effectiveness of VAC over a 50-year time period is certainly a reflection of quality leadership that have preceded me. Cindy Mustard and Nick Foster were visionary leaders that led the organization to where it is today, and my hope is that I can steward it forward in that great tradition. My favorite part about being involved in this organization is that everybody here has a heart for service. Our clients are number one, and the looks of gratitude, the expressions of gratitude, the difference that we make in people's lives is significant, and it's very fulfilling.
To be recognized as a Small Business of the Year finalist means that we have an incredible team. So ladies, you are awesome. And the fact that we were nominated is just a reflection of the talented, purpose-driven, and good humans that we have here in Columbia, Missouri, who are part of the Helium Company. I
was just very grateful to whoever it was that nominated us, and for those to see, the evolution of what we've done. I mean, it's kind of like we've been at this for almost a decade, and to be recognized this way is really a very kind of a beautiful thing.
Knowing that people recognize us, they recognize the hard work that we put in, they appreciate this crazy idea that we had and support us, it is very humbling. And we're so glad to be a part of this community and glad that they support us.
It means a lot to be recognized as Small Business of the Year finalist. And I think, wow, there are some great companies, so many things that we can learn from them. So it's definitely, obviously, an honor to be part of that group.
To be recognized as a Small Business of the Year finalist, I think is a reflection of the compassion and spirit of the City of Columbia. To say that an organization that does what VAC does is important says a lot about the community in which we reside, and we're very grateful and appreciative of that recognition.